Hey guys. So I'm currently theory crafting for POE2. So this website has appeared. So we're going to have a mess around with it. So let's put in. So these are all the skill gems for POE2. So let's have a look at them. So let's put in armor piercing rounds. And then let's have a look at supports. So chain. Do we really want chain? No. Pulverized? No. Brutality? That would be good. No chaos, no elemental. Yeah. Does it do fizz? It does do fizz. So brutality would be perfect for that. What else? So I can't do elemental damage. So spells, it's not a spell. Could we do multiple projectiles? Volley. Fork. Fourth, which no. Jagged ground. Unleash. Accuracy. Pierce. I would have thought it already pierces. Pierces one additional target, but does less damage. Is that really worth it? Hey, Bretson. I'm just theory crafting POE2. So there's this new little website which has got all there's your 9 gem sockets. You can obviously then click on it and add in your skill gem and add in your supports gems. So I'm just having a mess around just to see what we could put in. So for armor piercing, what would we want? Converts fizz to fire. We can't do that. Yeah, because we can't do elemental because of brutality, so we can't do that. Blind. Blind might be good. Might be a good shout. Gain an endurance charge when supported skills fully break their armor. Let's just put in blind just for now. What we'll do is we'll put in here incendiary shot, and then I'm going to put all the fire ones in. So we're going to do fire penetration, added fire damage, what else is there? So we have fire penetration, we have fire damage. What's this? Killing blows from supported skills against ignited enemies have 60 to cause an enemy. That's a decent one. That's for spells though. Can't do that. Ignite proliferation. Yeah, that sounds good. For incendiary. Yeah, that's good. So we have fire penetration, fire damage, ignite proliferation. What else? What else would you put in? Let's have a look. So fire. Close combat? No. Could you even do close combat? Is it an attack? It is an attack. They are attacks. We have 9 gem sockets, 9 gem slots, dude, because there is 9 pieces of gear. So the best way to think of it is we run with 2 weapons. Fusion, how you doing? I'm good. 5 up. So we've got 2 weapon slots, a helmet, a body armor, an amulet, 2 rings, gloves, boots. There's your 9. You don't put sockets in your belt. Well, you can in some things, but so there's 9 there. So they've given us 9 sockets. So we can have 9 6 links, which is going to be crazy. So I'm just trying to design a few of them. So we have incendiary shot here, which has got fire penetration, added fire damage, ignite proliferation, because that does ignites and fire damage. Igniting, damaging and igniting enemies on hit. Yeah. So ideally we want something that's, I would have thought, fire related. Yes, but why are they giving gem sockets in jewelry? Well, if you think about it, you can have gem sockets in your jewelry in POE1, so it's not overkill at all. If you really wanted to, you could run 2 rings with gem sockets. You could run belts with Stygian Vise with a socket, and then all your other items have got sockets anyway. So it's exactly the same. It's just we could never really get a 6-link. They're the ones balancing the game though, so what do I know? Yeah. They've obviously balanced it to kind of make up for that. So what else would we go with fire? Can't do brutality. It is an attack, so I'm thinking close combat. Because if they get close to you, you're going to deal more damage if they're within 1 meter of you. Scaling down to no bonus at 3.5. Yeah, so you want to do it when they're really, really close. So I would have thought close combat would be a good shout in there. Let's carry on. What else is there? You could do AoE as well. Larger area of effect. Let's have a look. Let's keep going. More area damage, but less area of effect. No, I want a decent area of effect. More spell damage. It's not a spell. It's not poison. You could do crit, but you do less damage with hits. You could do Cull. Decaying Hex. Deep Freeze. No. Devastate. No. It's not a minion. It's an elemental. Causing it to deal more damage but unable to inflict ailments, so no, we can't do focus because that's the ignite gun. Ooh. Supports any skill that hits enemies, causing its ignites to be inflicted less often but last longer. Do I really want that? Extended combo. Faster attacks. You could do faster attacks or faster projectiles. Increase projectile speed, more attack speed. Fiery death. Ooh. Oh, that's spells. Fuck. Focus curse. Fork. Could do fork. Less damage after forking. Yeah, you could do fork. Incendiary fork. Would that even work? Do you think that could work? Ignition. Ooh. Supported skills have 50% more chance to ignite. That's a good shout. Ignition. Let's do ignition. Then we're down. So the incendiary one is now done. Another question about the gem slots. Every time we equip, we'll always start with 1 at base. No. So whenever you start with your skill socket, and you start with 2 support sockets. So you start with basically a 3-link. Like, kind of like what you get in POE1. You get a 3-link, don't you? Early on. Then as you progress through the tiers of the campaign, I believe that there is then a jeweler's orb that has separate tiers. Let me find it. We believe that there is a lesser, a greater jeweler's orb, which increases the amount of sockets on a skill gem. So we think that a jeweler's orb adds 3, Sorry, a lesser's adds 3. We're thinking a regular jeweler adds 4, and a greater one potentially could add 5. Don't know. We're just speaking hypothetically here, but we know that there is 3 tiers of jeweler's orbs. So you must be able to use them on your skill gems to get more supports, basically. So that's the incendiary shot. So we'll have 9 3 links. Yes, but you won't have 9 uncut skill gems to be able to use. The only way you can get the skills is if you drop or get given an uncut skill gem or an uncut support gem. You have to have that for it to drop. If you don't have that drop, you can't fill these in. So I know that you get your first skill in a box, as per the video that we watched the other day. He got his first skill in a box in the first zone. The first skill is just a basic skill. You can't choose it. It just gives it to you based on your class. Then once you get into town, I think when you speak to the vendor guy in town, I think his name is Renly, he then gives you a second one. So then you can pick what you want for your second skill gem. And I think you get a support gem a little bit later on. It's usually within the first few zones. Right, so we want now permafrost bolt. So that's for the cold. So if that's the case, we want added cold damage. And we want all cold related. So let's just type in here cold. So what have we got? We got biting cold. Applies cold exposure to enemies that they chill, applying -10. Okay, and -10 to ones they freeze. That sounds good, so let's do that. Next, cold again. Cold penetration. Yeah, I would do that. So supported skills penetrate. Yeah. So cold again. Ice bite. Gain 20% damage and extra cold damage for 5 seconds and freeze enemy. Extra cold. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, so that's cold, cold, and cold. And then the last one. Deep freeze. Fragility. Oh my god, I've got so many. So we've got deep freeze. So supported skills have 30% increased freeze duration. Fragility. Hits from supported skills that would freeze enemies inflict brittle instead. Enemies made brittle are unaffected by freeze and chill. No. Frost Nexus creates chilled ground for 4 seconds when they freeze an enemy. Okay. Could be good defensively. Frostfire. Supported skills have 100% more effective ignite against frozen enemies. Okay. So you could hit them with permafrost, then hit them with incendiary and ignite them, and it would do double damage. Frozen Vortex supports any skill that hits enemies, causing it to create a chilling vortex on shattering an enemy. And Glaciation. Supported skills have 30% more freeze build-up against chilled enemies. I would say that one. That freezes them. So there's your 6 link for permafrost, I would say. But until we get the damage numbers, we're never going to know this. So I'm just kind of theory crafting here just to kind of see how it would look. So the next one then is, if I just type in here, ammunition. So armor piercing rounds we've already got. Explosive shot. So explosive shot is an attack, AoE, and fire. Okay, now bearing in mind, you cannot use the same support gem twice. So I cannot use fire penetration, added fire damage, ignite prolif, close combat, or ignition on this. So what are we doing? Fizz to fire. Let's have a look. So we can't do added fire damage. Area of effect. Did I already use that? No. No. So that's good. So we got area of effect for explosive shot. What else would go with it? Biting, no, bleed. You could put some utility on this. So you could put some blind on it. Can't do brutality. Chain. Does less damage though. Can't do close combat. Can't do cold penetration. Could do concentrated effect. More area damage but less area of effect. So what's that gives 25%? So we would gain 25% and lose 50%. So that's a net gain of 25%. So we go from zero to 25, and then have 25 taken off. So we would lose 25. Yeah. Yeah. So we'd be a negative 25%. We'll come back to that one. Controlled destruction is with spells. Don't want that. Corrosion. No. We could do crits. Ooh, that's a good shout. Crits. Yeah, crit. Let's do crit. Crit damage. Next. Culling strike. Yeah, that's a good shout. You bear in mind, like I'm doing this, you're probably thinking I'm just slapping ones in, but yeah, I can't use the same one twice, so you're kind of limited. I have sent an email to the guy that runs this website, and I've asked him that once you've used the support gem, it should be removed from the list, because at the moment I can still click on stuff that I've already picked, so I'm having to remember for the time being. Eternal Flame. Does this thing ignite? It doesn't ignite. Load your crossbow with a flaming bolt that explodes on impact. The explosion will detonate any grenades nearby. So no, it doesn't ignite. So we can't do. I don't think we can do ignite. What was I just looking at them? Eternal Flame. Increased ignites. It doesn't ignite. So that doesn't work. Execute. Ooh, that's a good shout. Supports any skill that hits enemies, causing it to deal more damage if they're low on life. So you could then use this. But I'm already doing Culling Strike. What's classed as low life? Is that like less than 40%? I think it is, isn't it? What else have we got? Faster attacks. Faster attacks. All faster projectiles. Ooh. Let's put faster projectiles in. Okay, and we got one more. What are we putting in, guys? Any ideas? Anybody? Throw them in the comments if you have any ideas. What did you put? Low life is 50%. Oh, hi, Trojan. I thought low life was 40%. No? Anything less than 40%. Jump on Twitch, Trojan. Fragility. Let's keep on going. We've got one more support, so think of what we can do with an explosive shot. That's melee, can't do that. Ooh. Causing armor break it inflicts to be stronger. Okay. Iron grip. Knockback. Right, okay. 50%. My bad then. Thank you. Lasting shock. Life drain. Life leech. Ooh, that's a good shout. Some life leech. Maybe. Leech some life. There's not really much else we can do. We could do maim. 100% chance to maim on hit, but do we really want that? That's minion. More duration, no. Poison, more. Multiple projectiles. You could do multiple explosives, but you get less attack and cast speed and less projectile damage, so... Spell echo. That's spells, can't do spells. Unleash. Volley. No. Barrier. These are all your meta gems at the bottom here. Yeah, so it's none of those. Right, so... we could do Enduring Life, more life flasks, but we'll do that for something else later. Execute. I'm thinking execute. So it does more damage when they're on less than 50%, and then we then have Culling Strike, which will then cull them. I think that's a good shout. Okay, next one. So we've got armor piercing rounds, we've got explosive shot, fragmentation rounds. Now fragmentation rounds you get quite early on. So what are we wanting with this? What is it first? It's an AoE physical attack. Okay. Deals bolts, fire bursts, targets fire 10 bolts per burst. Deals 300% more damage. Consumes freeze on enemies to deal 300% more damage. Right, okay. So... okay, so we can't do elemental because it's fizz. Oh, we could if we really wanted to. Because it gains 25 damage as extra chaos and deals 50% less non-chaos. So that means it do less. Would that mean it do less fizz? Possibly. I think we've already picked our area of effect, haven't we? Yeah, we have, yeah. So we can't do area of effect. What else can we do then? Armor explosion. That sounds good. That's melee though. Fuck. Bleed. Bleed chance. There we go. Supported attacks have 50% chance to cause bleeding. Yeah, that's a good shout. So next. I'm thinking accuracy, so we don't miss. I think that'd be a good shout. So accuracy. Have we already used accuracy? No. So we've used blind. So you can see everything on the right here. We've not used any of the same gems from what I can see, which is good. So carrying on, so additional accuracy. Let's carry on going. We've done blind. Could you break endurance? Gain an endurance charge when supported skills fully break their armor. It's nice for survivability if it still does the same thing, so let's put that in. Let's carry on down the list. So I'm going to do this concentrated effect on this one because the fragmentation rounds is quite wide. So if it's a little bit smaller but it does more damage, I would rather do that. I think I've not used concentrated effect yet, have I? No, I haven't. That's fine. Carrying on. Throw up to C. We don't have any lightning skills. We don't have any spells. Corrosion. Not doing poison damage. Critical damage. We've used critical. We've used culling strike. We've used deep freeze, have we? Hold on. No, we didn't. Devastate. Supports any skill that hits enemies, causing them to apply broken armor to enemies when causing heavy stun to enemies. Fully way. Yeah, I'm not inflicting a heavy stun, so the cat won't work. Element of focus. More elemental. Ooh, that's a good shout. What type of damage does it? Oh, it does fizz. Fuck. So I can't do that. So that was elemental focus. Was down here. Where was we? Where were we? The elemental focus. Empowered, no. Enduring life, no. Mana, no. Stuns, no. Barriers, no. Innovation, no. Warcry, no. Harvest, we're not in minions. Eternal flame, increased ignite, it doesn't ignite. Execute, we've used execute. Exploit weakness. So both the skills consume enemy fully broken armor to deal 50% more damage. You could do that. That might work. Potential. Yeah. Right, it's getting difficult this now. Because the website does not remove them. I need to remember, have I used it? So for armor piercing rounds, it's a physical skill. So I've done blind and brutality. So it does more fizz. Additional accuracy. Have I added that in anything? No. So let's add that in. Area effects, yes. Armor explosion, that was melee. Bleed chance we've added, haven't we? I'm going to put this break endurance. I don't think I've put that on anything yet. No, I haven't. And then last one. Let's go right down to the bottom just because I'm curious. Hanachi, the free, they're all the meta gems. Withering touch, no. Wind wave, no. Volley. Volley. 2 more projectiles. Also fires 2 less projectile. Let's do volley. So volley in there. Okay. Fragmentation, I'm thinking maybe great, like multiple projectiles. I think it's named Proj. Multiple projectiles. There you go. Okay. So. Yeah, so there's the skills so far. What could we put in fragmentation? I have no idea. There's got to be something else we can put in there. Hypothermia? Did we use hypothermia? It doesn't really do cold damage though, does it? Feels a bit wasted. Thank you, Nova. Armor break. Increased armor break. Hey, you okay? Increased armor break. Armor break. Have I already included armor break? I don't think I have ever. Let me just put increased armor break in. No, I haven't. Right, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've done 5 skill gems now. Okay. It's getting difficult now. Because I'm having to remember what? 5, 10, 15, 20. 25 gems that I've used. So what's the next one that we can have? Ammunition. So we've done armor piercing, we've got explosive shot, we've got fragmentation rounds. We don't have glacial bolt. We'll come back to that though. Ice shards we've not got. Incendiary shot we have got. Permafrost we have got. Rapid shot. Rapid shot I wanted to do. So rapid shot. I feel let's go through these again, because I have a feeling that there is going to be something in this that is going to help us. So with that, with rapid shot, chain, maybe helps it chain. Yes, I'm thinking chain because that's a projectile. So chain with rapid shot. Let's get back down to C. There we go. Can't do those. Can't do control. Nope, nope, nope. Can't do crit. Can't do culling. We've already used them. Can't use devastate or focus. I didn't realize how many gens we'd be running. 54. Yes, it is, Brett. It is. This is why I'm saying it's struggling at the moment. It's a lot of gems, but I was rest assured that every single skill gem is going to have 9 supports that should be able to support each skill. Now, some of them will give you more damage, some of them will give you utility. It's up to you which ones you put on which skills. Rapid shot. I'm still thinking of rapid shot. Exploit weakness. I thought I'd already picked. Have I already picked that, dude? Remember, have I picked that already? I think I did, didn't I? I think I did, yeah. Final strike of supported steals can be... That's melee. Far reach, not melee. Faster projectiles. I think I've already picked that. I think I've picked these two. Feeding frenzy. Fire penetration, yeah. Focus cure. Fork. Fork, guys. Chain and fork. Could you do chain and fork together? That could be possible. Increased armor break. I'm sure I've already picked that. I'm going to say that. Inevitable critical. Did Try reach out about doing a stream leading up to the 30 name suggestion? He did, Brett. I'm doing it with him on the 8th, I believe. Hold on. Let me get the date. Yeah, Friday the 8th. Yeah, Friday the 8th of November, which to me, that will be Saturday the 9th of November. Now, I picked that day specifically because I feel that we will have had the live stream on the 7th. So I wanted to do it the day after. So yeah, I planned ahead. I said to him I want to do this. I want to do the 8th. So, and he said, "Yep, 8th's fine." It's harder than it looks, this, guys. Slower projectiles. Why would we want slower projectiles? I don't think we would we? On rapid shot. It's rapid for a reason. We don't want them to be slower. It doesn't cause ignites. That's melee. That's melee. Poison chance. That's a good shout. Ooh. Poison chance. Put that on this. and then we add chaos damage, added chaos damage. So poison chance, added chaos damage. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. What about? And then we add bursting plague. Poison from supported skills also adds 200% of damage per second to enemy as a plague, up to maximum life. Is that the one when they explode on death? Yes. Yeah, that sounds okay. So rapid shot, chain, crit. Can you crit with poison now? So poison, added chaos, sorry, bursting plague. I don't think the crit's going to work in there. Let me have a look at it. Extra crit strikes. Cannot support skills which create minions. Let's change that. Let's change it to life leech. Because that's going to be firing so fast. That's going to be leeching 3% of fizz as life for every single hit. So if you're firing 70 bolts, that'd be a good life leech mechanic, I think. You'd be like leeching back life. Right, okay. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 links now. Let's go for the 7th. Ammunition. So we've got armor piercing, we've got explosive shot, we've got fragmentation. We don't have glacial bolt. So let's do that. Now, with it being glacial, it's cold. Yes. 100% more freeze build-up. Converts fizz to cold. What's the other cold one? 80% fizz to cold. 300% more freeze build-up. See, yeah, that's already got quite a bit. Did I include one that gives more freeze build-up? There. Glaciation. So where is it? That's here. So I can see there what we've picked. Let me just snippy this so I know not to. And we'll put that there when we click on this. So then I know. Hold on, where is it? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. Right, okay. So we've already got added cold damage, so we can't do that in it. Let's just put cold in here. Right, we could do Frost Nexus. Let's go back to the top. So biting cold we've used. Cold penetration we've used. Added cold damage we've used. Ice bite we've used. Deep freeze. I thought we used deep freeze. I well thought we used deep freeze. I thought we did. Okay, apparently not. That's fine. It's fine by me. We can use it. So deep freeze. Hold on. Sorry, I was just putting it back. Okay, so we've got deep freeze. Added cold damage. Ice bite. Fragility. Remind me what brittle does. Doesn't brittle reduce their cold resist by like, I can't remember what it is. Doesn't it reduce it by like 20% or something? I can't remember. Brittle. Oh no, critically strike. Yeah. Hits against you have additional critical strike chance. Yes. So yeah, let's do that. So fragility. Okay, next. So we've done that. Frost Nexus, we've not used. We have Chill Ground. Yes, let's put Frost Nexus on it. Let's do cold again. Frozen Vortex. Glaciation, we've picked. Hypothermia, we haven't. And that's it. So hypothermia. I'm thinking hypothermia and Frozen Vortex. There you go. There's your next 6 link. We're getting through them. We're getting through them, guys. We're getting through them. Right, next one. High velocity rounds. Yeah, I've not picked that yet. So I've got high velocity rounds, and I've got ice shards left, and then we're done. Grenades have not been done yet. Or is that the explosive shot? Yeah, no, grenades are not on here. But yeah. Oil grenade launcher. Flash grenade launcher, explosive grenade launcher. Yeah, so let's do a grenade launcher. Let's have a look at these. So, AoE, projectile, fizzes fire, explosion radius. Now, this is when it's going to start getting fucky, because you would want AoE on your explosive grenades, wouldn't you? Right, so that means we're going to start messing around. So where's the AoE? So AoE is on explosive shot. So let's take that off and let's put it on this. So area of effect, I think, should be on your grenade. So it blows up big style. What else would you want with a grenade? You would want more grenades. Yeah? Or maybe one that fires multiple. Would you want to fire 2 at the same time? Because if you did, then multiple projectiles can go in there. Means that it does a little bit less damage. Let's put multiple projectiles in there. Now, where is multiple projectiles? That was in one of these, wasn't it? Was that up here? Where's multiple projectiles gone? Did I not even put that in? Okay, no I didn't. Okay, so that's good. Oh no, I did. There. It just took it out. Right, okay. So, area of effect, multiple projectiles. What else does it do? It does fire damage. Is there any more fire gems? Frostfire. More effective ignite against frozen enemies. Stormfire. Prolonged shocks. Fire penetration. I think I'm using... Oh no, I'm not using fire penetration, am I? Yes, I was. Up there. For the incendiary shot, for God's sake. See, this is where you're going to have the issue, guys. This is where you got the issue. Because there are some supports that you are going to want to use on 2 gems, and you're not going to be able to. Fuck's sake. Right. How do you fix that? Is there a shorter activation time? No mines, no traps. Is there a shorter activation time support? Good shout. Let's have a look. Let's type in activation. Increase limit. Support skills that have a limited number of effects active at once, increasing their limit at the cost of their duration. So they have less skill effect duration. I don't think that would that work? Hold on. Less skill effect duration. That's it, by the way, guys. So if it has less skill duration and the fuse duration is 2.5, technically does that mean that it's less duration? So the duration is halved. So from 2.5 to 1.25. Would that work? Well, you got more duration, but I don't think that would work. Wait for full release and we have all supports. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be playing the early access, so I want to know whether that would work. Increase limit. So if you have a grenade +1 to limit of grenade. So supported skills have +1 to limit. So does that mean then that you then get an additional grenade? And 50% less skill effect duration. So does that then mean then that the fuse duration is halved? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. I'm going to put it on there because I think that that would. I wonder if all supports will actually feel meaningful when we're going to run into a problem where we're just looking at stuff. Yes, I think for the time being, we are probably just going to have to throw stuff in where they're and abouts, just what we can fit in. Because bearing in mind, look, I've got to this explosive grenade and I've used a skill gem from my fragmentation. I've used a skill gem, support gem from explosive shot and a skill gem from incendiary shot. Now, it's a little bit harder for me because I have to actually remember which ones I have put in, because this website is not taking them out of the list. I have emailed him and asked him to take them out of the list so that once you select a support gem, it's gone. It would make this a hell of a lot easier, so you can then see exactly what you're working with. I've already sent him a request to do that. Yeah, I meant EA release, I guess, although this, I suppose they'll probably add more gems over the course of the year. Yeah, so the screenshot that I saw of early access, or the screenshot that I saw of Tokyo and Brazil Gamescom, is that there is a bunch of skill gems which just say coming soon. So they're still working on them, I think. So we're just going to stop there, and I'm going to put the last one in here. I'm not going to worry about the other grenades, because I think once you've got the setup for one grenade, you could pretty much use it, I think, on all of them. Because I think you're really going to focus on the duration, reduce the duration, increase the AoE, multiple, so I'm firing 3 rather than 1. So all 3 explode, and hopefully that gives me another 1. So that gives me, so I can fire 3 and another 1 in one go. That would be ideal if we can do that. So the last one I'm going to put in here, ammunition. If I can spell ammunition. Oh my god. There we go. I wrote it like 7 times tonight. Right, so we've got explosive shot, we've got fragmentation, we've got glacial bolt. High velocity rounds we don't have. This is the last one. Bearing in mind, Bretson, if you want to go Merc, all 9 is going to be taken by different types of ammo. So, and we haven't even got them all yet. We've still got flash grenade and oil grenade. So I believe that you are going to have to carry around some skills in your inventory for certain bosses, maybe certain requirements. So if you get a tanky boss, then you may need to literally just swap a gem quickly if you can. So yeah, I have a feeling that that's going to be needed, because there is 9 skill gems here, but there is 11 skills for mercenary up to now. So yeah. So high velocity rounds, let's have a look. Consumes fully broken armor. So it's a physical attack again, so it's very similar to armor piercing. So we've already got brutality, blind, accuracy, break endurance and volley in there. I don't think there's much left I can put in here. High velocity. Now the fact that it does say on it there that it does 249% damage of your attack damage, that makes me feel that we want to use this as a utility, because the damage is already boosted. So maybe go something like this. Hold on. Break endurance we've already picked, haven't we? What was the ones that we had earlier? There was something to do with flasks. Maybe use this one for support for flasks. Hold on, where is it? So enduring life. So it gives more life flasks. Hold on. So more life flasks. Where was we up to? Was up to E? Nope, don't want to know. Let's go down to E. Where is we? Enduring mana. We need more mana, so enduring mana. Essence harvest, no. Internal flame, no. Execute we've used. Can't be combo. Fire reach, no. That's melee. Faster attacks and faster projectiles. What have we used up to now? Faster projectiles. We haven't used faster attacks. So let's use faster attacks. So faster attacks. Where was it up to? It was up to F, weren't we? Fiery Death. That's spells. Fist of War. That's melee. Fork. We've used Fork, I believe, haven't we? Didn't we use Fork? Somewhere? Did we? No, we didn't. Let's use Fork. And what else? Increased armor break. Have we already used that? We'd already used that, fuck's sake. So now if you look at us, now that I've used that, now look at our skill tree. Gems, look, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because I've used ones. So now I'm gonna have to go back through and work out like what could you put on these. So incendiary, so this was the fire one. So I put ignition, close combat, ignite proliferation, and added fire damage. So where did we use fire somewhere? So there's added fire, ignite, call it explosive. Explosive. Fire penetration. Yeah. We use fire penetration on the explosive one. Yeah, told you. This is harder than it looks, guys. Just because of the gems. I don't have access to all of the gems. So I'm kind of running blind here. I think 50% of the people are going to play crossbows on air launch. It looks so busted, especially grenades. Yes, it does. It's just that, and this is just me going off like, yeah, just me trying my best to try and socket these in, and even then I can't do it because I've kind of ran out of skill gems, and because the menu is not updating with the ones that I've used, I can't see what's left. Plus, it's showing me everything. So it's showing me spells, it's showing me melee. When you're in game with the tooltip, it will not do that. It will only show you the supports that will support that skill. So if I want to see all the supports for incendiary shot, it will only show me those supports, which I can't do that at the moment. I have everything. So just with my own knowledge, I've had to fill all these in. So that's kind of how I've got it at the moment. And even then, that's subject to change. Because of all the skill gems they're going to add in. If there's any new ones that we've not seen yet. Yeah, it's just... Howard... Yeah, I don't even know where to start with this. But if anyone wants to go and have a go on this website, by the way, guys, and have a little play around with it, the website is... Hold on. It's POE2 skills.com. Nice and easy. And you can literally have a play around with it. But like I said earlier, I have emailed the owner of the website and I've asked him that when you add in a support gem, that it remove it from the list entirely. Because you kind of struggle to remember. You got to bear in mind is what? How many gems have we used there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 28, 31, 31, 35, 35, 39. I've used 39 skill gems there, I think. Is that right? Yeah, let me just recount that, because that doesn't sound right. Yeah, no, 39 skill gems. So 39 support gems, sorry. It's hard to remember all 39 and what you've done with them when you're running through the list. So, but that's how they look at the moment. Yeah, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to send it to myself just so that I've got it for League launch. Let me just see if the link works. Yes, it does. So, I don't know how it worked, but it worked. Yeah. If anybody wants that link, I will put it in the chat now. It is a very big link, so I'm going to have to go on to tiny URL and make it smaller. So give me a minute. You can see me doing it here. Watch. I'll show you. Look. So there's the link. Look, POE2 skills, shorten, and then we'll just copy it. And I will throw it in the chat in Twitch, and I'll throw it in the chat in YouTube. There you go. So if anyone wants to have a look at it, have a play around with it, you can do. I'm going to save that as well. For anyone else as well who's here, the POE2 DB website has now been updated. So if anyone goes on there now, you go to the front page, we now have a nice big logo and a big countdown, which the countdown that I have right here, this big countdown, is the countdown that is on the website. Is it in sync? Let me have a look at my screen. Hold on. It is in sync. So yeah, that's the countdown live. There's not really much that's been added, guys, in terms of gems. We have had a few gems. So we had Glaciation, which obviously we were just playing around with then. Ice Bite, obviously. Innovate, which is gain 20% of damage as extra lightning damage on killing a shocked enemy. Now, I think from all the skills that I've seen so far on the Mercenary, there is no lightning skills, which I feel that it's missing. It's missing something there. If they can make some fire, if they can make some lightning skill gems, that would be good. What's your new guess on the announcement day? Last week fell flat. It didn't fall flat. We got some teasers on the day that I said we would. I said we would get some teasers on the 11th birthday, and we did. So I was right. We got something at least. Small as though it was, at least we got some teasers, some pictures. I feel that we're going to get the announcement for the live stream on this Thursday, and then I have a feeling that they're going to tell us that it's going to be next Thursday. So that's the 7th. Yeah, the 7th. And then the league launches the following week on the Friday. So, yeah. Should be good. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it if it doesn't happen. Sadly, there has been no new media. but that's mainly because the Brazil thing's finished. The Brazil game thing's finished. So, and most of the stuff that you see on here as well is say a different language. But gameplay looks okay though. There's your. But I think he's picked a witch here, I think. I can't tell. I don't think that is the mercenary. If he is, his armor's looking a bit weird. What I've noticed as well is that you switch armor. Sorry, you switch ammo. So at the moment he's using Q, which is just a regular shot. If you look on his skill bar, when he wants to switch it up, he literally just presses that button and left click is fire. So watch left click. So if he wants to change it up, if he presses R, there we are, just changed then, do you see it? It then goes left click, then changes to rapid shot. So, oh, you can't see it because the timer's in the way. Hold on, because I'm a dickhead. Give me a minute. Countdown. There we go. Let me rewind now. So if you look at his main skill bar right now, down here, it's just the regular fire. So left click is fire. When he walks in this room and he encounters the boss, he switches ammo to press R and the left click button changes. Watch there. See it? It's now changed. That is how you have to, that's what you have to do basically. So you switch your ammo. Left click is fire constantly. You just switch between your ammos. Or weapon swap, depending. But yeah, look at the damage he's doing on him. Oh, and he died. But he's doing decent damage though, look. Bearing in mind this is only the second zone. Oh, nearly dead. Oh, dead. Roll again. Ooh, that was brutal. Brutal. Let's try again. Oh, nearly killed him. There we go, dead. Nice, 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 nice. And Jonathan did say that he expects everybody to die at least 3 times. You quoted me on it, Dan, thank you. Yeah, he expects everybody to die at least 3 times to the bosses. So that until we learn the mechanics of the boss. Because the boss fights are pretty difficult. There you go, look, there's the screen, look. So when you get the skill screen, Bretson, look, watch. Look, so he's been given here an uncut support gem. So you need to get these. Once you get it, you right click it and it brings up your menu. Now look on the left hand side. Let me just snippy this for you. So these are your skills. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 4 skills. So you click on the skill that you want and it then shows you how many support slots you have. So at the moment he's clicked on his default skill. Okay, just his regular fire. So he can put in either this in there, or you can put this in there, or you can put this in there. Or obviously once he gets to the relevant tier, you can put this in, or this in. These are your 9. Look, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's your 9 skill gems that GGG has said that should be able to support every single skill gem at an absolute minimum. But if you notice here, there are some that say Embrev, Umbrev, Embrev. I think that means coming soon. Yeah, because all three of them are the same. But all he does is then, watch, if you watch it, he then picks which one he wants. Bearing in mind, you can change skill, and the supports change. So that's brutality, I know that. I don't know what that one is. So he clicks on that. So you click on another one, and you have another one. You got brutality again. So brutality will support that. Or you can have ricochet. Or you can go on the cold one. I have no idea what that is. I can't read what that says because it's in Portuguese. And that looks like the Nexus cold Nexus one, frozen Nexus one. I would pick that if you're going to do it, or that. So he's picking that, then you press select, and it then gives you the support gem. This, by the way, is the skill gem. This is the skill gem screen. So these are all the different weapons on the left-hand side here that you can run with. You can then obviously click on which one. So obviously the crossbow is the top, because it is the top. And it will then show you all of the skill gems that you can then get with it. Now obviously rapid shot is in here. We've got frozen shot, fragmentation shot, incendiary shot is down here. I think that's that one. We've got more grenades. So we've got a grenade here. I think we've got a flash grenade here. Yeah, there's loads of different ones. Glacial there, explosive. I think this is explosive grenade and explosive shot and glacial shot. I don't know what this bottom one is. I think that's fragmentation something. Yeah, but that's the gist of how the screen looks. Now, funnily, look, his support gem is in his. He's got a skill in his inventory there. I don't know why, but he must have just changed it. He must have just took it out for a minute. But it seems like, look, you want to freeze them like that, then you want to hit them with the fragmentation one, which will then do a hell of a lot more damage. So freeze them, then blow them up with the fragmentation. Like, yeah. And then he gets absolutely surrounded here by like 50 enemies. Lightning grenade. Sorry, I've only just seen your comment. There will be a lightning grenade. It's not really a lightning grenade. We've got fire shot, so we've got an incendiary shot. We've got a cold shot, but we don't have a lightning shot. So, unless we do, and they're just working on it, and they've not shown it off yet, but it just seems it's the only element that we don't have anything on. Because there's loads of shock stuff in the tree for, for skill gems. But yet, we can't use it because we don't have any lightning gems. So, yeah, it's a bit crap. Oh, and he died. That's the Abomination boss, by the way, from Affliction. But he has some unique little attacks that look pretty dangerous. Like that little purple ball he pulls out of his mouth. And then there's one where he summons some purple, those purple tentacles that smash down. And yeah, that looks like it hurts like hell. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a fun fight. Keep shooting him, keep shooting him. But yeah, I only came on, guys, just to have a mess around with that linking of the skill gems. So if you want to have a go of it, it's POE2skills.com. And I will leave it there just for now. Just so you can always just have a rewatch of this and it's not a 16-hour video stream. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. Hopefully we get some news this week. And we get some live stream news. So if we do, I'm going to be streaming probably on Thursday, so hopefully we get some news because I'll be online. All right, good night, guys.